Good morning, guys. So on my way to work per usual. Really surprised I'm not hungry. I think it's because I ate that popcorn before. I ate it like at 8 o'clock. I was just really wanting something. I did end up making egg roll in a bowl last night. It was very good. And tonight the plan is to make the new recipe, which, oh, you guys, you know what? I just realized I forgot to share my mini goal yesterday in the video. See, I say things and then I forget to do them in my videos. I'm sorry. What I ended up writing down in my planner, though, that what I said was to name something that I was proud of that I accomplished this month. And what I said was that because even though I had ups and downs through the month, I stayed on plan, I stayed on track, and I was happy with the choices I made. So that was my thing that I was proud of. Today's mini goal is to try a new recipe, so that is a plan. I found a recipe last week for, I think it's called Mexican zucchini and beef skillet or something like that. It sounds really good. Super simple. I mean, it is. I'm gonna do a cook with me, but it is the simplest recipe ever. It's probably gonna be a minute-long video because you literally just brown up some hamburger and add zucchini, and I think it's like a can of Rotel tomatoes, and that is it, and some spices, I'm sure. I'll put spices for sure, even if there's none listed in the recipe. But it sounds so simple, but so good. So anyway, that'll be tonight's dinner and a new recipe. I really like zucchini, especially when you saute it with like ground beef and stuff. I think it's really good. I like to get it to where it's that point where it's just not like, it's still a little bit crunchy, but tender. That's my favorite. So, so that'll be dinner tonight, and I think that's all I really have to share. I don't have anything exciting going on. Oh, I did want to tell you guys, so I mentioned that Molly was going to be working on a Simply Filling video, and then I found out yesterday that Cherie's going to be doing one too, like a tips, I think she's doing like a tips and tricks Simply Filling. So what I'm going to start doing when they get down, I'll put my video down below, but when they get done with their videos and post them, what I'm going to do in that little section of all my videos in the description box of all my videos, I have a section I think says want to know more about Simply Filling or something. I can't remember exactly how I have it described, where I link, and I always have the Simply Filling list linked down there and the link to the Weight Watchers website where it talks about Simply Filling. I'm going to start linking any videos that any of us that were part of this collab or anybody else here, you know, that I know here on YouTube that do Simply Filling. Anytime they do any kind of video like that, I think I'm going to start linking them down below as a resource. So they'll be mine, and then when they get theirs done, I'll put those down there, and any of us, if we do any other kind of more informational type videos or Q&A type videos, I'm going to start linking them in my description box in that section, so then they're always there if you guys need another resource for Simply Filling. That way we can get more information out there about it. Also, very quickly, I want to ask you guys something. So I don't know if you guys know, but Pinterest has collaborating boards, and I am a part of a couple of them. So that got me thinking, what would you guys think about me starting up a few boards and making them collaborating boards? I have to figure out how to do that. And I just know that people have asked me to join them, and I have, but I'll do a little research. If this is something you guys would be interested in, I was thinking maybe like one for recipes, one maybe for like just healthy lifestyle in general, maybe one for like fitness. So I'm thinking just 3, and then maybe like weight loss or healthy inspiration or something like that. So maybe 3 or 4 boards, and I would put them at the very top of my boards because I have a lot of boards. I need to do a lot of Pinterest cleanup, and I may do that before I do this. That way you guys, I mean, there's not so much on there, but let me know down below in the comments if that is something that you would be interested in and something that you would want to be a part of. And I would want to keep it, of course, real positive, and I want it to be healthy, you know, healthy food, healthy eating. It doesn't necessarily have to be Weight Watchers friendly, just, you know, I want us to keep, you know, just to help each other. And I think it would be fun to collaborate and to share things on there. And I would put recipes in there that I have tried, and maybe I could do that one. Maybe I could do like a tried and true board or something like that. So let me know down below if that's something that you would be interested in being a part of, and I will start setting those up this weekend, and I'll do a separate video talking about it and how and how you go about, because I believe all you have to do is email the person that owns the board, and then they can add you to it. So I will look more into that. But yeah, let me know if that's something that you think you would like to be part of. I think that's all I have to share. It is 7:25. I am rocking this morning routine, evening routine thing to the point to where I am making it to work on time. It is crazy. It is so crazy how a routine, I mean, I know it may sound crazy to people thinking, well, you are just, you know, you're too rigid or whatever, but you know what? This works for me, and I am loving it. I love having time. I love not rushing around. It is so great. I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow, because today's Tuesday, so I have to pick up my son up from school, so I probably won't check in after work, but I will if I have anything exciting to share. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys. Good morning. So I am getting ready to pack my breakfast, lunch, and snacks. So let's see. Again, everything here is simply filling with the exception of the hummus. So I will spare you the annoyance of saying everything is simply filling except for on that one item. So I am not going to eat breakfast before I leave for work. I am not very hungry, so I'm going to take it to work with me. This is a breakfast sandwich. I have one of the Thomas Light English muffins. There is a slice of fat-free Kraft cheese, one whole egg, and one piece of Canadian bacon. So for people who are counting smart points, this sandwich would be 5 points. I have some raspberries in here. I have a Greek 100 protein yogurt in the flavored black cherry. These are 3 points. I made lasagna roll-ups the other day. I decided to do mine without any meat this time. Normally I like it with ground beef a lot better, but honestly I had done a bunch of meal prep and I forgot to add that into my meal prep, and I just was so tired from cooking and making things that you know what, I don't want to cook up more ground beef, so I went ahead and made it without ground beef. So this is just spinach and cottage cheese, which is what the original recipe calls for. I will link the original recipe down below, and I'm also going to link Molly's video down below over at Weight Watcher Wifey. She just did a cook with me on the lasagna roll-ups, and we make it exactly the same way. Only hers, again, was with the ground beef, which I normally do. So these come out to 6 points for each roll. And I have some sugar-free Jell-O. And then again, here's the hummus. So this, if I do eat this, which I didn't eat it yesterday, so I just brought it back. This is the only thing I'll have to count points for today. This would be 1 point. I mean, 2 points, I'm sorry. And then, oh, this is the Tribe roasted red pepper hummus. Then I have some baby cut carrots, a popcorn, which would be 3 points, banana, and an apple. So this is what I am bringing to work for breakfast, lunch, and snack.